You know, Dave, here at the CCA Workbench, we talk about new products. We got a lot of cool sponsors like Power Pole and
I could use one of those little flags on my little.
But we also have, you don't have to get to it yet, but I can't wait till you tell everybody about the sea sucker.
Well, we're going to start off with the Mega Bass Pop Max. That's the Pop Max. And this is it was hand carved design, and then they make the lures after the hand carved design from Yuki Ito. It's a Japanese fella. He makes lures. And what's really cool about this lure is in the mouth, he's got little inlets for the water to come in.
Right.
And when you pop that thing, the water goes through his mouth and comes flying out his gills and out the bottom. And it, puts a big bubble trail.
I got it to
exactly.
Perfect.
And when he fills up, he's got a chamber in there, and it fills up with water, so he'll sit down in the water, and then as you chug it, and it'll stop, and it'll slowly rise back up as it empties. So he'll be poking his little head out, and it's just really nice lure. It's got a very realistic look to it. A high fat body makes it float high in the water, and a unique sound profile to say the least, with all those gill things working. I
think it's really cool.
Comes from 3 1/4 inches, ½ ounce, and it's Mega Bass USA. Go check out that Mega Bass Pop Max.
Yes, sir. What's next?
Well, that's in your hand there. We got an R&R tackle. That's their new heavy-duty Outrigger Downrigger clip. And when you're pulling big baits or even dredges for your teasers or just regular fishing lures, you want to have something that you can adjust and it can hold a heavy weight if you're using a big marlin lure, or if you're pulling teasers from your halyards. A lot of times you'll run your teasers through a halyard as well. This is his new heavy-duty Outrigger clip, and it's fully adjustable right here with a little adjustment, and if you notice, it's got really good components, beefy stuff.
Right.
Ray Rocher, is an excellent captain.
Yeah, he knows about offshore.
He doesn't do anything half.
From catching bait to
everything, and making his own tackle now. And R&R, he's been making a lot of different stuff, but now he's making these great Outrigger clips. He's also I'm gonna show you some kite clips later on.
Good job, Ray.
Very good from R&R. Nice. All right, also now we've got this Storm, the little dudes right here. These are Storm's live kicking Shad and the kicking Minnow. This is the Minnow, and you got 2 Shads right there, but that's the Minnow, the little Minnow right there.
Thank you.
Yeah, and they come from 3 inches to 4 inches, 7/16 ounce, 1/4 1/2, segmented body. So that really kicks the tail. I mean, they look real. If you throw out one of those that are the triple tail we were talking about, that little one, he's going to eat it. Everything would, eat that. A bass is going to eat it. A trout is going to eat it. Just about anything. Really, holographic eyes. Really nice stuff. All right, let's do the sea sucker next.
All right, so Dave, a couple weeks ago, we had the sea sucker on to where you could take your paddleboard, your canoe, your kayak, and put it on the roof of your truck without having to drill any holes. And so Sea Sucker, with those same sea suckers created, so we could take our paddleboard or our canoe or our kayak and actually use the rod holders on the gunnels of our bay boats.
They mounted the sea suckers onto a rod.
Absolutely. So these can go on the side of the boat. But more importantly, they also had this table that they created, and it's a cutting board table which this sea sucker goes underneath.
Right.
And now you can put this on your rocket launcher and use this as a cutting board. It comes with 2 pieces.
A removable
plexiglass. So if you're making it as a cutting board or filleting a fish on this, then you can make cleanup pretty easy. Now, when it gets dark, or maybe you decide you want to go sandbarring with Mama, now you can take the same fillet table and turn it into a cocktail table or a bar, or serving you a little bit of food. Even got this handle so you and I can take it off of the sea sucker, put it somewhere on the back of the boat, or maybe up on the front of the boat. It's all lit up. Puts everything in the right mood, hopefully, and that means we got to go to another region.
It's the mood lighting.
It's all about the light.
Puts me in the mood, baby.
You can put your progressive meal on top of that, Rick.
There you go.
Oh, man.